Hello, people. It's me. A guy you don't know. I'm kind of mad today, and it's 1 in the morning, by the way, but I'm just kind of mad today. The reason? Garou sucks. He just sucks. Allow me to demonstrate why. First move. Second move. Third move. Fourth move. Notice how he barely fucking moves at all. He moves like 2 feet forward, and he takes a single step forward with this. He doesn't move here, and he doesn't move here. Oh. Just gonna ignore that. But basically, first move, it does this. Simple, I guess. Second move does this. Alright, decent. Third move does this. And the fourth move is a counter, so I gotta spawn in a dipshit over here who attacks me. What? You gonna hit me? What? What do you... Hit me. What the fuck? The counter's not working. What the... Also, how is he hitting me from here? What? Why am I not able to counter that? What? Let me counter him. Let me counter him. Well, I guess you can't see the counter because it's broken, but basically you just go boom, 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 and then you kick them away or something. I don't know. And it can also deflect projectiles, but that's not important right now. And you may notice that all those moves are really simple. Now let's switch to a different character real quick. A character who is also... Okay, so, Garou, over here, his name is Hero Hunter in this for copyright reasons, but he's a martial art master, and this is a martial arts master. Now, I want you to show... oh my god, I cannot talk today. But I'm gonna show you his moveset. I'm gonna just... I'll just let you jump to conclusions yourself. But, like, these are what his, like, basic attacks look like. Here is his first move. And you may be thinking, like, oh, that's a lot more interesting. Yeah, me too. And here's the second move. Now, this one is interesting, because you can use it twice. Yeah, if it hits someone, if it doesn't hit anyone, you can't really use it. But if you hit someone with it, and then press the button again, whee! You, like, fly towards them and kick them out of the... Like, kick them out of nowhere. Also, the second use of it can interrupt your other attacks, which is a neat little thing. And you saw the third move there. And the third move, you go, whee, boom! That's interesting, isn't it? And then we have his fourth move. Now, I'll show you that one real quick. First of all, like, does that. Interesting. Now, the fourth move, kick them up into the sky and, like, hit them against the ground. That's actually kind of fucking sick. Also, they all have interesting finishers, too. Like, for example, his fourth move does this. Of course, I think the effects were a little broken there, but you just kick them into the sky, and you, like, fly after them, and, like, it's cool, is what I'm trying to say here. And let me just show you the other finishers of this character. You, like, use them as a damn surfboard. That's cool, right? Let's go over to this guy again. Now, the animations were a little delayed on that, so let me show you again. That's cool as shit! And then the third move does this. Cool. It's cool. It's interesting. And then the fourth move again does this. That's so fucking cool! And now let's switch back to Garou real quick. That's my death sound, by the way. I think it's funny. But, okay, let's switch back to Garou real quick. And I'll show you his finishers. And what they look like. That shit sucks! You know what's even worse? That was a bit better, I gotta say. Now this one is just... I mean... cool, I guess. But not nearly as cool as the shit that the other dude was doing. Now hopefully the counter is actually gonna work now. No. It does not appear to be working. That's annoying. Oh, I got an idea. Where is he? There he is. Now I'm just gonna turn on God. No way, that's not gonna work. But basically, hey there, Mr. Crab. Hit me. What? Does the counter's broken? The counter's okay, bro. Not even the crab can trigger it? Alright. Alright, bet. Okay, you see what I'm trying to say here, right? Garou is a boring-ass character. And if, it's not really on purpose. After all, these two were the first characters ever made. Ignore this shit. Ignore this piece of shit up here. But, here's the third character that was made. Mind you, this character was added right after him. Let's not touch that. Right off the bat, you can see there's a difference here. I'm gonna turn off finishers real quick. But, his first move does this. Pretty neat. His second move does this. Pretty cool. And you can also knock people backward with the little, with a launch to, like, chain together a bigger attack. Cool. And then his third move, he has a little projectile that he can shoot. Does quite a bit of damage. And his fourth move, you go boo-wee-boo. Very mobile. And also, even his M1s are more interesting. And then the finishers are pretty neat. Here's my personal favorite. Really cool looking finisher. Now, Blitz Shot... yeah, it doesn't really have one. It just toasts the guy. Now, Jet Dive, it does have one. Pretty damn interesting, huh? And now, back to Garou and, okay, back to Hero Hunter and Martial Artist now. Now, there is an entirely, like, different moveset that you can get using them. And that's called your little ultimate. Now this one has a whole bunch of new moves for you to mess with. Let me just turn off Awakening music so I don't burn my ears out. So that's what happens whenever you turn it on. As you can see, I have a little timer. And here is all of his Awakening moves. Dashes forward, grabs the dude. Okay, okay. Boom, boom. Now, they seem decent at first. Now, normally, the final hunt, this one, can only be used once, but I have cooldowns turned off, so that's not the case. Now, the one where he dashes forward has a little variant that happens if you're right in front of someone. Now, if there was anyone else over there, you could, like, chain that together with a bunch of people. Pretty neat. That's it, though. Arguably, like, oh my god. Debatably, the worst ult in the entire game. Or the worst ultimate moveset in the whole game. Mostly because it's just so easy to avoid. Because, again, 3 out of 4 of those moves are literally point blank. You have to be practically sniffing the dude's ass hairs to hit them. Now, Siryu, which is the martial artist, by the way, Siryu's ultimate is a lot more interesting. Just look at the animation here. Look at the transition. It's so cool. Let me just heal up the dummy. Wouldn't want to kill him just yet. Now, first move. Like, bro? Boom. And then the thing falling can also hit him, too. Now, second move goes like this. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I know it does. And then, here's Earth-Splitting Strike. It's a little delayed. Like, it has an animated cutscene in the middle of the move. And here's his fourth move right here. Now, there's no one nearby, so I can't really use it. Let me just bring him over here. And let's do that again. But this time, I'll show you his fourth move. Now, Siryu's fourth move is fucking awesome. And let me show you. Last Breath is what it's called. Like, right off the bat, you can see the amount of, like, the huge difference in quality here. Like, bro! Like, oh my god, it looks like a movie! It looks like a whole-ass movie! It's incredible. And these things even have finishers! Well, at least Grand Fisher has one. Like, watch. Now, this one is, like, really delayed. Like, look at that shit! It's so fucking cool! And then you get, like... It's incomparable! The difference is insane! Like, look at it! Fully animated! Like, you have no excuse! Okay, and before y'all say anything about, oh, game development is hard, y'all have money. You wanna know how much money? Okay. Here is one person. Here's how much one person has donated. 6,300,300 Robux. 6 million, 5 million, 4 million, 4 million, 4 million, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 2.6 million. Bro! Now, I'm gonna, like, pull up Google in another tab here. And, okay, Robux to American dollar. I'm also going to pull out a calculator to calculate just how much the top donors of all time. There's more of these, by the way. I haven't even talked about the top donors of the month. Like, are you kidding me? Okay, so, okay. 6. Okay. Plus another 6 million. Plus about, okay, 574, 75. Then there's... Okay, oh, whoops, that was not... Fuck, I need to retype them all. Damn it, I accidentally clicked on something. Whoops. I might just skip. But, you get, this is just a rough estimate, by the way. 4 million. Like, I'm already gonna tell y'all, this is ridiculous. This is like an unholy amount of money for one person to spend, let alone spend on a fucking Roblox game. And it may be not real currency, but it's bought with very real currency. It's bought with real money. And once you see how much money... Like, I'm doing this just to show how fat these people's budget is. Like, okay. Plus 3.5 million. Plus yet another fucking million. Plus, oh, you guessed it, another 3 million. Trust me, this is definitely a useful, this is a good use of my time, I swear. But we're getting to the good stuff, I promise. Okay. I add to all those things together. And you get... Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay. 3 zeros. 3 zeros. 43 million Robux. 43 fucking million. Okay, Robux to American dollar. Alright, so let's put in... That is $28,000. 28,000. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna pull it up onto my other monitor here. Look at this shit. Look at this. 46 million into $28,000. That is... That's incomprehensible. And you want to know why it's incomprehensible? Because the whole reason they're doing this is this right here. Number 1 will have access to admin character. The admin character being this piece of shit right here. KJ. Now, I'm gonna show you what KJ looks like. Since we've been waiting for a while, and they decided to make KJ available to the public for a limited time. Now here's what his base moveset looks like. Not gonna lie, this kinda sucks. If I'm being for real, KJ's base moveset kinda sucks. And you have this. Pretty neat. And here we have another counter that's probably not gonna work. But the real kicker comes to what his ultimate looks like. This is what people have paid a collective of $28,000 to play. Don't mind the outfit change. I forgot to change that. But regardless. Look at the quality. Like, bro, what the fuck? Let me just... Alright, I was just changing the thing. But, okay. Now see this fourth move? it has a little meter that you need to charge up by dealing damage. Let me just skip the process real quick. Like, bro has his own fucking dialogue? 28,000 to play this. Meanwhile, like, they're making 28,000 off of one fucking character that isn't even, like, from the same show as the rest of the characters. Like, all of these guys are based off of, like, characters from One Punch Man. Except for him, he's like a little joke character almost. Him, you have no excuse. This ain't even your character. I don't care if they got permission, but, like, now I want you all to see this fourth move and look at the amount of time and effort put into a character like this. Like, are you kidding me? You gotta be joking, bro. This is Roblox, bro. What the fuck? Like, that was an acid trip and a half. But then we go back to, like, one of, if not the single most mained character in this entire game, and he looks like this. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is no one else mad about this? This fucking sucks. Like, this is so bad compared to everything else. It's so much damage for such minimal effort using the most simple fucking moves I've ever seen. What is your justification for this? Like, what is the meta? What is the method? What is the modus operandi here? Why is it so bad? I cannot believe that a kill emote looks better than the actual fucking moveset. Like, hold on. Let me just instantly kill this super quick. No, I'm gonna use an emote that will, like, play a little special animation. Look at that shit. That single fucking move looks better than his entire moveset. I mean, like, y'all can do better than this. You guys have added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 characters after him. And you haven't thought even once to go back and remake him? Don't even get me started on the first guy they added. But I'll deal with him in a different rant. But, like, what pisses me off the most is that the people who play him are always the same fucking thing. I'm pretty sure everyone who plays Garou is just a fucking carbon copy clone made in a laboratory or something. Like, they all wear all black emo avatars. They all have stupid, like, overused kill sound effects that blow out your eardrums with stupid shit. And they all act like assholes. Like, okay, just yesterday, I was fighting a dude, and he was dressed like, in all black, he was dressed like a fucking edgy jester for some fucking reason. And he was, like, he was literally jumping. He was literally, I don't know how he was doing it, but he was, like, jumping while attacking me for no reason. That didn't provide any strategic advantage, like, at all, but he was doing it anyway. And he was doing the most disgusting tryhard combo I've ever seen. They're all the same, bro. All of them. And I highly doubt that they've ever hopped off Garou in their life. I'm pretty sure that they just started off playing Garou and they don't even know that there's other characters. They probably think that Garou is the only fucking character or something. And a part of this is just me coping about me getting my ass beat. But, like, I think it's justified to some extent. Because, like, it's getting so old. Same fucking thing. Same thing. Same 3 boring ass moves that deal 2 bajillion damage. Like, bro, come on. Like, let me show you another combo here. He's easy to use. Like, he's easy to use, and he does 2, like, septillion damage. Like, with minimal effort. And, of course, he has a free combo extender. Like, okay, he has a free combo extender in the form of Hunter's Grasp. Now, that thing doesn't really work on the dummy. Because, well, normally, on a player, they would stop moving right about here if I was to, like, keep punching them after I hit them with this. That doesn't work on the dummy. You want to know why it doesn't work on the dummy? Lag. Lag, 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 lag. So please explain to me how the fuck you expect me to take you seriously when your main combo extender is literally just dependent on lag. Lag! Lag! Like, your techs... Okay, there's these things called techs. And they're like little techniques not intended by the game. Or, as they should be called, fucking exploits. On a player, I could have knocked them forward with this, dashed around them, and then hit them with this. That's not possible in the dummy. Because the dummy can't be laggy. Because he's there by, like... This isn't a player, so they're not laggy. It's like a fake player. So, lag doesn't exist for him. Now, I'm gonna shift subjects here. Remember when I said I wouldn't cover the first guy in this rant? Yeah, I was lying, because I have got a word about him. Every single one of his, like, major combos relies heavily on lag. The whole thing. The whole thing! For example, let me just heal this bucko up right here. Now, you see what I was doing there? You see how I was just punching the air? Like, as he was going over there? You know what would have happened if that was a player and not the dummy? You know what would have happened? He would have stopped right here. He would have gotten put right back on the ground. Somehow. I would have somehow hit him when he was in the air. In the air. Like right here. Right where I'm standing. Like that whole arc. He's up here. I'm down here. But I could still hit him somehow from down here. Of course, doesn't work on the dummy because he's immune to lag. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. And there's another tech you can do. The thing where I did there, where I did the final M1 right after hitting shove. That little thing there. On a normal player, after hitting them with shove and like knocking them back. Whoops. Oh, I killed him on accident. But them doing this, if you did the little thing where you did this, that would have made them just plop onto the ground for some reason. Like, instead of getting knocked back like this, they would have just gotten... They would have just tripped over something, apparently, and just face planted onto the floor. And you know why that happens? Lag. The game is laggy, so the game thinks that you're actually hitting them with that final move. But in reality, like, you are way too far away to be hitting them. So you see that single frame where the dummy's right in front of me? Like, right here? He's only there for a single frame, and that's why it doesn't work. But due to lag... players can get, like, stuck by this. And if I were to do that, they would have just stopped dead in their tracks right here, like they would with Hunter's Grasp. That's bullshit. Like, that is complete and utter bullshit. Because, like, it just means that Saitama players, which is the real name of this bucko, it means that Saitama players can, in one combo, after one dude makes a single mistake, they just die. Like, there's no way out. They just die. No way out of it. Death. Just death. No matter what. 2 bajillion damage. And as usual, like, barely any of that is like, usable on the dummy, because the dummy is immune to, you guessed it, lag. And it's annoying me. Because I'm sick of it, bro. Like, I'm so sick of it. And Saitama's moveset is even more point blank than Garou. Because now, he doesn't even move forward at all. He just stands there and does nothing. Except normal punch has a little shockwave where you can send people backward, I guess. But it's only useful when you hit someone point blank. Tell me why people think it's skill when all they do is just abuse the living fuck out of exploits. That's what you're doing. All you're doing is exploiting bugs. Whenever people say that, like, oh, I'm skilled, I use Saitama. That's not skill at all. You are abusing glitches. That is your entire moveset. That's all your techniques. Oh, your sick little named combos. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, Garou and Saitama are the only characters I've ever heard of that have named combos. Like, big YouTubers make their own combos and people fucking name them after them. I never see that. Show me one Metal Bat combo that has a name. Nobody ever plays this guy. And it's such a shame. Because he's so fucking powerful. Like, he is really powerful, but nobody fucking plays him. Like, Metal Bat is super interesting. Because every single one of his moves has a second version. For example, Home Run. If you don't hit someone with the first swing, you, like, fly forwards and hit them, like, on the ground. Let me show you. When if you do hit someone with that first hit, you send them flying. Now, beatdown, if you're far away from someone, you do that. But if you're right next to someone, it plays a different animation, and you just swing the bat normally. Like this. Although, sometimes it bugs out like that. That's just how the game works. And then Grand Slam, normally it does that. But if somebody is in the air when you're doing that, for example here, well, that's kind of a bad example because it's really hard to do that. But, like, you hit them back onto the ground and you can hit a free combo off of them. That's really cool. And Foul Ball, boom, boom. Like, you hit a rock out of the ground and you fling it at someone. But if you hit someone directly with the jump, like, of course, I'm going to do it on a naturally healthy guy. Every single move in this dude's arsenal has a second version. That makes for an actually interesting character. Meanwhile, Garou is laziness incarnate. Like, look at this shit that Metal Bat's doing. That's cool! Garou is shit! Am I getting too mad at this? Maybe. Maybe so, maybe not. Am I somewhat justified? Yes, I think I am somewhat justified. Because this is getting on my nerves. Because Garou is such a cool character. Like, in actual One Punch Man, in the actual series, Garou is such an interesting, like, fighter. Because he's really skilled and he knows how to use the opponent's weaknesses against them. That's his whole character. He adapts to everything his enemies do. But in this game, he's just the haha funny point blank 2 billion damage guy that every single tryhard uses. Like, he deserves better than this. I actually like Garou as a character, but this game is genuinely making me start to hate him with how fucking overused he is. Like, there are so many other characters to use, and nobody uses them. I have not seen a Metal Bat player in months. Months! Entire months! Without seeing one. Like, at least one with experience, and not just a brand new player just starting out. And saying, ooh, funny bat. Like, oh my god. He's such a cool character. And nobody uses him. Same with Blade Master, or Atomic Samurai as he's properly known. His movesets are actually kind of broken. But I barely see anyone using him. Of course, I see more people using him than I do Metal Bat. Like, I mean, I'm not the best at Atomic Samurai. But, like, there's every single other character in the game is better than Garou, and yet Garou is the most popular. Why? I don't know, because he does a lot of damage, and it's really easy to play him. I'm so sick of it, bro. Anyways, that's really all I had to talk about, really. Just really sick and tired of having to fight the same people, doing the same thing, that act the same, that play the same, that talk the same, that even look the same. It's an epidemic, and it's annoying, because it's getting worse somehow. I don't know how that's possible. Like that, I don't know how the fuck that's even possible, but it is. Well, that's all. You all have fun, I guess. Look at this cool fork trick I can do.